Warbands is the best feature that is coming in the War Within. Change my mind. There's a lot of people out there that don't understand why so many people are freaking out over the Warband system, including people like me who've been playing this game since 2005. Over all these years playing World of Warcraft, players have been fighting tooth and nail for a Warband-like system to be put into this game, and it is shocking that it has taken Blizzard this long to finally listen and to respond to this and finally give us... Okay, let's just stop for a second. First of all, shout out to the channel sponsor, Zygor, linked down below in the description. It's gonna be World of Warcraft's ultimate add-on for the War Within, and if you decide to get the add-on, use code Nixxiom for 20% off your subscription. Anyway, so this video is gonna be a little bit of a rant video, so just be prepared. I'm just gonna kind of geek out for a second, and it's gonna be good. Let's talk about, first and foremost, the big issues that this Warband system is attacking directly. Okay, here we go. This is issue number one. One big issue that has affected World of Warcraft for all these years, all MMOs, to be fair, MMORPGs are absolutely massive time sinks, especially if you are somebody that you want to play multiple characters. Maybe just playing that mage ain't doing it for you. Maybe you also want to play as Nixxiom, the frickin' Death Knight. I don't know. The point is, if you're playing multiple characters on an MMO, oh my goodness, man, like the sheer amount of grinding and time commitment and everything that is required to play multiple characters at once is insane. This leads to the second issue that Warbands are addressing, and it's just simply the fact that, you know, if you decide one day, hey, you know what, I'm gonna re-roll and level up a shaman in the Barrens, well, guess what? You have to redo all the same quests, all the same dungeons, all the same everything that you've already done once already on your main character. And like, yeah, like you get to do it all again and that's cool, but there's no like benefit to doing it all again. It just seems like a big chore that you have to burn through as fast as possible. You know that Garrosh shows up during the Stone Talon Mountain quest line in Cataclysm. You know about the Alexstrasza versus Thunder Dragon fight in Dragonflight. You know about the Wrathgate event. If you decide to level in Wrath of the Lich King, you know all of this stuff and you're just doing it all again, just trying to burn through it as fast as possible. There's no additional reward for doing so. And this leads to the third thing that this Warband system's attacking, and it's this feeling. And I know that you've felt it, because I've felt it over all these years plenty of times, where you play in your main character, you're playing your little Nixxiom, by the way, yes, this is a little Nixxiom figurine, and you want to play that mage, okay? So you're playing your little mage, you know, you're leveling up your alchemy, you're doing whatever. But the thing is, as you're playing that alt, you know, that level 32 mage, you're probably sitting there thinking in the back of your mind sometimes, man, all this time that I am investing on this alt, I could have been investing on my main, and I could have been doing stuff that was more important and that actually mattered on my main instead of wasting time on this alt. I could have been making more money, I could have been farming more mounts, I could have been doing a mythic dungeon, I could have been raiding, I could have been doing an arena, but here I am leveling a mage in the Barrens or in like Thousand Needles or something in the Cataclysm time walking, you know, and it's frustrating. So here's what players have wanted from World of Warcraft for years. This is what people have been asking for since the very beginning. Very simple, account-wide progression. You play one character and you get an achievement, that achievement is for all characters. Mounts are for all characters, transmogs, pets, reputation, so on and so forth. And we've gotten some of this, to be fair, over the years, you know, like little bits of it here and there, but never the full package. We've also especially been asking for easier ways to move gear and gold and profession supplies between characters, because going to a frickin' mailbox every single time and typing in the name of the character and all that, like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't take that long, but it could be so much easier. Just make a frickin' bank tab that all of our characters share. Like, wouldn't that be so much simpler? Well, guess what? That's exactly what we're getting in the War Within. Let's talk about what we're getting in Warbands. Let's geek out for 1 second. Here we go. Let's go down the list. Number one, all of our characters, they're now going to be connected cross-faction, cross-subscription, and cross-realm. However, they are not going to be cross-region. So if you're someone like me that has both a US and an EU World of Warcraft account, I'm currently playing mostly EU at the moment, that's not going to be cross whatever in the Warband system. So, but I know that I'm part of a minority of World of Warcraft players in that, but you know, whatever. And guess what? Your cross-faction, cross-realm, cross-subscription characters, Now they are going to share everything. Mounts, pets, looms, transmogs, reputation, guys, everything is shared across the warband. Amazing. This includes all the new reputations that are coming in the War Within, so you don't have to level up an alt and go out and restart with getting like some new, earthen dwarf reputation and starting at level 1 and working your way up. Forget about all that crap. No, man. The Warband now collects the reputation as a whole. That's awesome. I mentioned a second ago transmog appearances being shared. That's right. If you unlock transmogs on one character, they are unlocked across all your characters. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong here, I'm pretty sure Blizzard also said that in the War Within, if let's say you unlock some plate shoulder pads, you can use that transmog on any character in your warband, including like a cloth wearer. So you could be like a mage running around wearing plate armor. I'm pretty sure Blizzard said that, but there's this nagging thought as I'm recording this video that maybe that's wrong. So let me know in the comment section below if I'm just spit out a bunch of false information. Anyway, let's keep going down the list. You'll have shared flight paths between your characters. You still have to re-explore the map on new characters though, just because going out and exploring a new area of the world grants you experience points like on a new character. However, Blizzard did say that if you don't want to do this, they are going to implement a toy in the game, which just makes it so that if you play an alt, you can use the toy and then everything that the warband has explored in the world instantly becomes explored to you. You just won't get that experience for walking in the zones or like new places. So that's optional though if you want to use that. Here's one of the best parts though. Every time that you complete a quest for the very first time with your warband in the War Within, you are going to get a bonus reward. However, if you do the same quest again, all right, let's say, all right, I'm leveling up an alt, I'm going through some of the new zones in the War Within, whatever, doing it all over again, same damn quests. Well, guess what? By doing the quest again on a different character, you will get additional rewards for doing so, including things like a new currency specifically for your warband that you can use to redeem for pets, mounts, cosmetics, other rewards, and that's awesome. It makes it feel like it's worth it to go and level up a new character other than just get another character to max level. Achievements that you get, they are earned for everybody in your warband. And I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video that Blizzard should have just implemented a stupid freaking bank tab that all of our characters share that we can just easily, withdraw items from, whatever. Well, guess what? It's coming in the War Within. You get this brand new bank tab. You can now put gear in there, which is called Warbound until equipped. So you can just send that piece of gear to any character you want in the warband. All your profession stuff you can put in here that can be accessed by like your crafting alts and stuff. It's exactly what we've been asking for all these years. Thank you very much, Blizzard. And the last thing, I talked about this in my previous video, 5 things that, were announced with the War Within or were revealed with this expansion that really blew my mind. I loved it. The simple fact that in the War Within, you have these background screens where you can see your warband and they're standing, maybe in a field at a campsite, whatever. Blizzard has said that over time, they are going to create a system where in-game you can unlock more of these backgrounds for your warband, like on the login screen. I think that's so cool. It's such an evergreen feature. You could have a background set in, I don't know, like Zulaman or something if you're a troll character, or Ice Crown Glacier if you're a Death Knight and you want to go with a cool undead theme for your warband. I think that's amazing. The reason why the warband system is just so special to me and to many other people is just the fact that this is something that we've been asking for a very long time. Those of us that are altaholics, those of us that are not altaholics, I mean, the warband system is something that it kind of when you look at it as a whole, you just ask, why hasn't Blizzard implemented this already? Why have they not implemented something like this to make their game less of a massive time sink? To make leveling alts more enjoyable, to create better replayability in the game, to make it feel like you're not wasting your time by leveling up a character instead of playing your main. Why hasn't Blizzard implemented this yet over the years? I don't know, but all I know is this. I think that the Warband system is one of the best features coming out in the War Within, other than the Delve. But I'll geek out about Delves another time once I get to play it, because maybe it'll just end up being some old booty. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. You haven't played it yet. We're going to find out. We're going to see. We're going to geek out together, or we're going to be pissed off together. And it's going to be fantastic. Guys, I hope that you're excited for the War Within. I'm excited for the War Within. We'll see how it is. And stay tuned for more videos, because I certainly got more coming as more is revealed, you know, about this new expansion. As a final note, if you guys want to support the channel, check out the shirts in the merch store linked down below in the description. We are about to release a new class-themed shirt, so keep your eyes on that. I'll see you with my next video.